Okay, I've not posted a bit again, and I would say it's because I'm busy, but I've just not been playing many games. That's not true. I haven't been playing fully released games. It's just my ADHD-riddled brain taking the wheel and insisting I play all the shiny new indie demos. And by the way, this is the Mycopunk demo. It's fantastic. I'll talk about it in a moment, and then I'll get to the grander point of this video. However, first, I sound like a bootleg Macho Man Randy Savage because somebody got me talking about Social Security, and, well, I guess the polite way to say it would be, I lost my volume control for a prolonged period of time, and now that person doesn't want to talk to me very much. Anyway, I keep trying to relate this game to other titles when explaining it, but I've only somewhat been able to narrow it down because it really does feel like a unique experience that I haven't seen before. Now sure, there's inspiration. I mean, gameplay-wise, Mycopunk is a bit of a sweet spot between Risk of Rain and Borderlands 3. Gameplay-wise, not story-wise. Story-wise, it's in a similar vein to that of Deep Rock Galactic or Lethal Company, with a little bit of a twist. Actually, I'd even throw Helldivers in the ring. See, you're fighting a bunch of hyper-adaptive spores under the direction of a cool redneck cockroach. Funnily enough, the twist comes in that he treats you like an actual person, despite the fact that you are indeed a robot. Now, Roachard, that's the cockroach's name, is, out of all the mission directors I've played for, be it Deep Rock, be it the, what's-his-face, Democracy Officer, Roachard is the best. He is peak. You don't get better than Roachard, okay? Now, there's a lot of games dropping next month, but this one is at the top of my list, right next to the refurbished Killing Floor 3. I know the beta didn't get great reviews, but I still very much enjoyed it, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Anyway, if this looks good, go get the free demo on Steam and play for yourself. Do not let the actual Steam trailer fool you. Everybody that I've had play it says they thought the trailer looked like absolute cheeks, but they loved the gameplay. That's not today's point. Well, actually it kind of is. Independent studios are the future of gaming. Let's begin, and forewarning, I'm going to get a little bit animated here. Game studios, major game studios, are not what they once were. Doom the Dark Ages had a major studio spend 5 years of development in order to be worse than its last two predecessors. Call of Duty has been repackaging the same exact game since I was coming home from middle school to play Black Ops 2 on my friend's Xbox 360 because my mom wouldn't allow violent video games in the house. They have now resorted to making Black Ops 7, or more accurately Black Ops 1.5 with all new microtransactions. The head of Borderlands gave the last chance for the series to capture goodwill a Blood Eagle in a construction site porta potty and then set it on fire. And speaking of setting themselves on fire, Bungie lit themselves on fire and jumped off a 12-story building, hit the ground, and upon the coroner's report, we just found out they were a whole lot of rats in a trench coat. A lot of us enjoyed these companies once upon a time, be it Halo 1, 2, 3, Borderlands 1 and 2, Black Ops 1 and 2. It's a shame that they really can't manage to get to that fourth without completely exploding. Actually, most of them can't even get to the third without exploding, but anyway, let's face the reality of the situation. Most of the reasons that we liked these games, they aren't there anymore, and by they, I mean the developers. They work elsewhere, moved up the chain of command, retired, or, point is, they probably aren't there anymore. And in addition to that, these companies have gotten so big, they're beholden to shareholders, not consumers. And as consumers, well, that's not good for us, obviously. But don't you worry your sweet little semi-misshapen head one bit. I've got a solution, mostly. Free yourself from associating these companies with their former glory. It's not an easy task, but you need to drop the sunk cost fallacy and move on to better things. What better things, you ask? Fantastic question. Couldn't have said it better myself. Indie games. Tired of EULA that you need an attorney to translate so you know your kidneys aren't being sold to a Singaporean fishing magnate? Indie games. Want a studio that cares about fan feedback and the products they create? Indie games. Tired of everything costing more than it's worth? Indie games. You tired of the same bland, uninspired garbage? I think you know where I'm coming from here. By the way, there's nothing all that detrimental about nostalgia. You can go back and play those old games all you want. But trying to recapture the feelings or memories stoked by Assassin's Creed 2 by playing the current version, it's just not gonna work, and that stands for most corporate creations these days. If Nintendo, Microsoft, and all those other major publishers want to price you out, go ahead and let them. There's more than enough alternatives out there, and the list is ever growing. Hell, if you wanted, for the price of a new Call of Duty, you can buy Repo, Lethal Company, Schedule 1, Deep Rock Galactic, and Skyrim. And this isn't even taking any discounted prices into consideration. Let's use food math here. Why would you spend $80 on a burrito that you will enjoy just as much, if not less, than a $20 burrito? Not only that, but the people making that $80 burrito don't even like you and they put spyware in the beans. Nobody wants spyware in their beans. It ruins the consistency. So why am I making such a stink about all this? Well, I only used to trust major titles. I thought they were the only option for a more reliable game because I grew up loving the games that they initially created and the reputations of those games that they coasted off of. I was wrong. That was stupid. Don't be like old me, be like new me. More educated and even more handsomer. So I do this for the chance that I put somebody else onto the same realization. Point being, indie games are cheaper, more reliable, and often of better quality. You should look into them more if you are not, and if you have the chance to beta test or play a demo, go ahead and do it. It's basically a free minigame, they don't take up much storage, so why not, right? Anyway, I just wanted to mention that yes, I'm still alive, much less active, but still alive, and when Mycopunk hits on the 10th of next month, I should be back regularly. Then again, I'll be in EMT school, so maybe not. I don't know anymore. Join the Discord if you'd like. We use it for gaming and all sorts of stuff. It's in the description. Have a good one. I'll catch you in, I don't know, tomorrow or a month.